Hey guys, it's Kay from KS Anonymous, and I am back today with another episode of r/anti-MLM. We're actually going to be starting with a valuable lesson from a former Hun. Quick tip on how to fake out/avoid the Huns on Facebook Messenger. From me, a former Hun. Some Huns are trained to do their reach outs based on who is showing as active in Facebook Messenger. They search for who is active at the moment and message them because they are taught that the response rate is better if you catch someone while they are actively on Facebook. You can turn off your active status through Messenger by opening it up and clicking on the circle with your pic in the top left-hand corner. Then it will open a page with options. You can turn off active status from there. I did it to hide from my own upline sponsor. She would always, "Hey hun," me. She would always get me when I was online and then accuse me of ignoring her when I finally did reply later on. She would say, "I know you weren't busy. I could tell you were online." Thank you for that tip, honestly. Even if it's not just to avoid the Huns, I like to lurk on Facebook at odd hours. And quite frankly, a lot of those times I don't want to engage in a conversation. And you know how you add some people on Facebook because it's kind of seen as rude not to? I would really rather those people not see that I'm online because I don't want to engage in a conversation. That might be rude, but that's just how I feel about it. So yeah, good tip and interesting insight on the tactics of the Huns. Hey, I've been following your content for a while now on IG and I love it, smiley face. I wanted to reach out to you about my virtual business after seeing all your posts because I thought of how good you'd be at this and wanted to apologize for not reaching out sooner. I run my business with Rodan and Fields, working solely from my phone around my full-time nursing job. It's a super fun side gig or can be turned into a full-time income like it has for me. It may or may not be a fit, but I'd love to give you more info. Would you be open to that, heart? You don't even actually follow me? You couldn't even start your scam pitch without a total lie? I love how it's a side gig and then it's turned into their full-time income, supposedly. But then why you got a full-time nursing job if that's true, huh? That's because it's not true. Either way, that is terrible. Someone tries to claim that they've been following you and looking at your posts for a long time on Instagram and they're not even following you for real. I've actually had something similar to this pop up in my inbox before. Dear MLM followers/supporters of mine, I don't support you. I will never support you. You are not a business owner. Ask me why. A short list of MLMs: Arbonne, It Works, Amway, Avon, Beachbody, doTERRA, Isagenix, LuLaRoe, Monat, Nu Skin, Plexus, Primerica, Tupperware, Mary Kay. There's so many more. Dear MLM member, please don't do this. Also, stop trying to sell your crappy products to me and to your followers. You're predatory. I love this because it's in that similar format to what a lot of MLM people will do for their fun posts and Instagram stories and stuff like that. And to see it be like, basically an informative, like, don't talk to me if you are an MLMer and if you're a Hun and you're predatory. And here's a list of MLMs for your viewing pleasure. It all started when my wife wanted to make the house smell better. We have a dog and a cat, which means a litter box. We also have 4 kids, 2 of which are toddlers. So a friend of hers sent a Young Living diffuser and starter kit. It was a $150 gift that came with lots of literature and a new way of thinking, and a free sign up as a member. Fast forward 6 months and we have 4 diffusers and oils everywhere. I brushed it off as a fad and didn't pay much attention to it. But now she wants to spend $600 to get a set of oils to treat our daughter's alopecia and send her to a chiropractic neurologist, all while spouting the dangers of Big Pharma. She is not interested in the business side of Young Living, although she is a rep for another MLM, RNF, but she believes anything can be cured with oils. I need help. Articles, testimonials, anything? What possibly convinced you their claims are bogus? I fear she is going way down the rabbit hole and is already getting angry with me when I don't agree with spending large amounts of money on oils that don't do what they claim. Help! Make sure she's not going behind your back, getting credit or loans, borrowing against insurance, even retirement or kids' college funds. Trust but verify. Even if she would never do that, you need to remember these MLMs are gentrified addictions. Her upline is poison level positive and will encourage her to take matters into her own hands, invest in herself. They make money when she does that. Moreover, they're her moral compass. It's okay to tell a little white lie. Good-looking, well-dressed, God-fearing friends with perfect social media lives are encouraging you. When her bet pays off, you won't be mad. I gather from other responses her upline has already driven a little wedge between y'all. They'll exploit that. They brag about supportive husbands on social media and may take your resistance as an excuse. $600 isn't likely customer spending money. That's an investment. Worse, when her bet doesn't pay off, she may double down in secret, too ashamed, because if she does betray your trust, she can't come back empty-handed. I apologize for being so alarmist. She sounds like an amazing woman with a good heart. That's their prime target. Good people with lots of love and energy to give. I order from Young Living, but don't sell it. It's so easy to want to purchase up the whole site. There's some heavy indoctrination. I have a lot to say about it. I do not agree at all with the way they shill products and put pressure and pretend all these products heal. When I first started purchasing, I had already been using other oil brands for years, but still had only about 10-ish. My collection grew to 40 in less than 3 months. When I looked over my bank statements, I realized that 1, I had spent way too much money already, and 2, nothing I was looking to treat, back pain and anxiety, had actually improved at all. I woke up real quick. I'm on a tight budget, and the fact that I always found a way to have money for Young Living was a problem. I still order from Young Living, but I put myself on a budget and only buy things I know I will make use of, and if I have, let's say, 5 products in my cart that I need, but it goes over budget, I suck it up and purchase it the following month. I love oils and essential oil products, so I don't see purchasing as a problem, but heck yeah, I needed to pump the brakes on being brainwashed that I needed to spend $400 plus every month to reach every promotion. Anyway, my advice is to put her on a budget. If this is a passion of hers, fine, but she can't put your family in debt over this. Young Living products are hecka expensive, and you can only really get like 1 to 5 products a month and stay within $100, and sometimes that's not even possible, considering the more pricey oils can be well over $100 a pop. Tell her to slow down and be selective about each month's purchases and not just buy everything everyone preaches about. There's honestly so much more detail I'd love to share about this because unless you know how it works, there's no way to explain it in just one comment, but for now, this is my best advice. So we kind of heard from 2 different commenters on that post for help from the husband, and I think they're kind of both on either side of the spectrum, if that makes sense, where one is like, get her out of there, make it stop now, it's all gonna be over, kind of an alarmist, as they said, point of view, and then this other person who's like, oh, it's fine, just, make her keep to a budget, It's interesting to see different points of view here, but personally, it's really scary, and Young Living has been wreaking havoc in my friend group, since not too long ago. Some people who are very easily convinced of things, and are very, entrepreneurial, are really up in it, and now like everything is about Young Living. They can't post anything without it being about their oils. And after guiding one of my relatives mostly out of the MLM trap, they seem to be kind of back in it, and then informed me that they've been buying Young Living from that group of friends. And I was just like, please don't sell it. That's a terrible idea. They're like, oh no, it's fine. They're just signed up as a seller. They're just not going to sell anything. And you know how they get you to do that is by having a special discount. So the reason Young Living actually is getting sued, from what I've heard recently, is because of this tactic. So their job is more to recruit more people than it is to actually make sales. So it's actually in my friend group's best interest that my relative becomes a technical member, because that's part of their job, is to recruit more people into the possible pyramid scheme according to this lawsuit. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Young Living, and it is scary to see, someone flip on them and just be like, oh yeah, big pharma, blah blah blah, and how these people put so much trust into chiropractors. Look, chiropractors can do a lot, but they're not medical doctors that can prescribe you medicine. And people who, believe that oils and chiropractors are going to just solve every problem they have, it's concerning. A job is the biggest pyramid scheme of all. You will never make more than that person above you at a job. In a true MLM, you have an opportunity to make more than your recruiter if you work harder. MLM is the true equal opportunity employer. Someone has drank the entire gallon of Kool-Aid. Oh my gosh. You mean in jobs, if you work hard, there's no such thing as promotion? That's such a strange thing. I never thought that was the case. In fact, I never knew that in actual jobs, you could never get higher without scamming people. Oh wait, that's an MLM. Hey girl, I'm so sorry to read of your dad's passing. Praying for peace and comfort during this difficult time. Have you heard of Norwex? I love the products because they clean like nothing else, using only water. I like them so much, I joined as a consultant for the company. Would you consider hosting a demo so I could show you and others how it works? I still have some June availability, or we can look into July as well. Are you kidding me? Now, if you look at this, there's no timestamp difference between the first message and the second message. That means this girl was probably like, oh man, it's kind of bad, because I should probably say something about feeling bad about her dad passing away, but I need to message 50 of my Facebook friends, so it'll probably be fine if I say I'm sorry that her dad's dead. Oh my gosh. How tactless can you be? Help! I'm matched up against the #1 boss babe girl boss diamond majesty goddess in literally the entire company this week. Seriously, she's ranked #1. And we're competing in skincare sales. If you ever, for 1 second, thought about purchasing a skincare item of any kind, or foundation or tinted moisturizer or concealer, please let me help you out this week. I've got 7 days to sell against the powerhouse that is Jalen, and this is a real David and Goliath situation here. Every single item in my catalog that has skincare in it counts, even some of the cosmetics. There are 35 eligible products. I'm offering unheard of deals for the next 7 days only. I've got to at least hold my own here, and I ain't going down without a FAIGHT. Buy one and get second 20% off. Buy two and get a third 30% off. Buy three and get a fourth 40% off. Free gift with every purchase that includes a skincare item. Please comment if you'd like to be on my list of saviors. LOL. Seriously though, comment or PM me if it's okay for me to send you a price list with all eligible items. Thank you for helping me not get creamed. I swear to God, you guys have to be making these titles up. Haha, I made that one up. But I think hers is literally Ruby Majesty. I honestly wasn't sure. Amazing. The sheer amount of emojis used in this post is ridiculous. And this is a tactic I've seen a lot with MLM people, is they try to build up this hype like you're helping them by buying stuff. And that's like that situation again, like, oh, help me build my own business, help me succeed. If you're really my friend, if you really want to help a girl out, then you'll buy from my business. And so now they've come up with this. Oh my gosh. So I've seen people like want to reach certain goals to be able to get certain special gifts. I've seen people want to reach certain ranks and be like, by the end of the month, I need this many, stuff like that. I haven't seen this one before, but it's pretty typical. The kind of approach is pretty typical because no one cares about your products, so they've got to throw something else crazy in there to try to make you care. Do I have any Young Living consultants on my friends list? I have a complaint about a consultant taking advantage of an elderly person. She did not need $500 in oils. She can barely take care of herself. I need to know if we file a complaint, if Young Living will take it seriously, or if I'm just wasting my time. You know, honestly, I don't have personal experience with the customer service side of Young Living, and quite frankly, have never bought anything from Young Living. But from what, my opinion of MLMs is pretty low. They are kind of scammy. Young Living in particular is pretty cult-like. And honestly, I highly doubt you're going to be taken seriously. But that's just from, my point of view. Anyway, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and drop a like, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!